how to protect your capital. That's what this video is about, and processes that I follow most days to try and protect my capital. So jumping straight in, capital is obviously what we're trading with, right? It's the funds that we have, whether it's prop firm, whether it's your real money. That's the money that you need, or capital that you have and need to be able to trade. Without it, you can't place a trade. Simple as that. With prop firms, you have different ways you can utilize that capital. You have restrictions on how much you can lose per day. A lot of them 5% per day. And overall, you only can lose up to 10% or 8%. So making sure your capital is protected is vital, right? Our capital, how do we protect it? Great question. I have 2 techniques that I use currently that help me change my mindset of jumping in trades when I don't need to, and almost being a bit more conservative with my expenditure of capital per se. So the first one is quite a cliche one and a new one going around, is actually treating it like a business. If you treat your trading as a business, which it should be, it is, that capital won't be just thrown around here, thrown around there. If you're running a business, you want to keep it lean and keep it mean. So for me, you want to target trades that are only in your plan and a high probability to begin with, whether that's a new month or a new quarter. You want to build up a buffer. So in a business, you need cash flow coming in. The cash flow in trading is obviously trades, winning trades. But when you're spending money in a business, like bills, like software subscriptions, like paying your salaries of people, employees, or even paying suppliers for tools, etc., that's your expenditure in a company. But in your trading, a loss is your expenditure. Now, obviously, as a business, you want to try and grow. And usually when you grow, your expenditure increases. Same with trading. Your losses get bigger the bigger your account goes. But the idea of it is keeping it lean. If you can keep your business lean and keep your trades lean, less losses means more capital for you. And that's done through capital preservation. Switching your mindset of, okay, this is a business. Let's just not throw money around and, oh, this might work, or it kind of follows my plan. You need to follow your plan, just like you follow a business plan, or you have certain processes in a business. You need those certain processes in trading. Otherwise, your expenditure is going to increase and your revenues aren't going to be coming in. The second one I've adopted over the last couple of weeks is a mindset shift from I want to make money, which is everyone's goal in trading, right? To I want to protect my capital. Now, some people may disagree as not aggressive enough, and you want to be able to jump into a trade and say you should be making money. It's almost your job, right, as a business. But the difference here is when you're going through a losing streak, or even starting a new quarter and a new month again, you want to build a buffer, especially on prop firms. So building that buffer requires you to have a more conservative mindset. There's later down the line even when market conditions are a bit better, you could be more aggressive. But I think building a buffer, and from experience, you want to be more conservative. So that means instead of saying and waking up every day and saying, I want to make money in the markets, which we all obviously do, change it from, okay, today I want to protect my capital, but still look for trades. You have your plan in front of you, but you're not jumping into them. You're waiting for the right setup rather than trying to force something that isn't there again. Remember, less is more. So if you can get away with 1 or 2 trades, if you're day trading or scalping per day, and you're walking away with maybe a 2R, 3R risk reward, that's beneficial, right? And then you can slowly, gradually scale up either percentage increases or frequency of trades, depending on your plan. But to begin with, protect your capital, because without your capital, you cannot trade.